Hey, welcome back to another video of Workbench Vice Garage. Today we are fixing this problem with my 1980 Lincoln Town Coupe. The fuel gauge was reading empty. I checked the tank. Turns out it was the float that sunk to the bottom, so it cracked. So today we'll be fixing that. And yeah, let's get started on her. So I got the parts here in the glove box. So this is the float I'm going to put in. It said it didn't fit the vehicle, but it was $9 on Amazon, so we'll see if that works. Great. And I bought a new seal and lock for the tank, so that's when we take the sending unit out and we put it back in. At least we got a new seal in there. And I have a new filler neck seal sitting in my Mark 6, so we'll put a new filler neck seal in because that's all cracked up as well. So yeah. All right, so I think we got everything we need here. We got the filler neck seal, the float, the sending unit seal, and also the lock ring. And then over here I got some other things. I got buckets to fill the fuel up, a siphon, because we got to siphon all the fuel out. Because I thought it was a good idea to fill the whole tank up with gas. So that was a good idea. But also you don't know how much gas you have in there. So yeah, and this just takes 8mm bolts, 4 of them. And then that should come out. And the seal is right there. So that's where we got to put the new filler neck seal there. And that's where I'm going to pump out all the gas. So yeah, let's get started on that then. But I got to unbox this jack too, so maybe we'll do that after. And then yeah. Okay guys, so we just about got the filler neck out. I guess we did actually get it all out. Now I'm gonna spore scope it, see how much fuel we gotta pump out of there, because I'm kind of skeptical. I mean, it is a gas guzzler, so we'll see. And I did drive it for a whole day with a full tank, of course, so we'll see how much it burned and how much it didn't. I don't know. And then once we siphon all the gas out, I haven't really ever used a siphon before. Then we got to jack it up and get the fuel sending unit out. Couldn't even think of it there for a sec. Anyways, let's get started on the next step then. Oh, it's right there. Yeah. Good. Good, because this is the tank, right? Yeah. It's way up in there, but it's there. Good. Oh. Okay, so all right, so we're gonna test out the siphon, see if this works. It has an arrow on it, so I guess I'm supposed to put it in that way and then pump this thing, and fuel should come into this thing. Let's see how that works. Anyways, put her in. I did check, we have maybe about half a tank of fuel, which honestly, I thought we were gonna have a lot more than that. But you know, big old V8s, right? They like to burn their gas. Well, we'll get this situated here. Oh wow, look at that. Works amazing. We're already getting lots of fuel in. I'm sure it's gonna fill all these buckets up to the brim. I don't even think we need to pump it. I think it's just gonna flow. You know what I gotta do? I gotta take this bin and I'm gonna have to take this, separate it, and then do it like that. There we go. should be flowing still. I'm not really sure. Just give it a bit more pumps. Maybe you'll actually like hold it up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this thing was full of gas to the brim. Yeah. And I was driving it for about a day-ish, so. Yeah, and we got to put all this gas back in after. Because, you know, this is liquid gold these days. You don't want to waste any of it. You know, I really wanted to empty the tank. By driving it, but, you know, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Especially if I want to drive this, you know, this car a lot. And I'm already getting a windshield on it on Wednesday, so hopefully I'm getting a windshield. This siphon works pretty good. I think I'm going to keep this one around. And I hope it's at the bottom of the tank, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Fuel, 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 fuel. Just one of those things. I just want to get most of it as we can. That's all. Because we need to know how much gas we have in our car, right? That's the thing. The main goal . Still going. Oh, don't you dare. Well, we've already got one bucket almost full. I think next I'm going to do that red canister and see if we can fill that up. Because I know that at least holds $30 worth of gas. And I haven't done the calculations on what these buckets hold, but we'll see. Keep going at her and I'll keep you updated. Alrighty, so we got all of the gas pumped out, so that filled up, and then just a bit more after. So next, it's time to open this jack up and jack the car up so I can get underneath, and then I can pull out that ascending unit to fix it. Well, I think this purchase was worth it. DeWalt jack with a long handle. This thing was heavy as sin, but now I just need to figure out how am I going to put this handle on to here. I guess there's something there, and I'm going to need to read the constructions on this thing because I'm really not sure how to set this up. Well, it looks like everything's really constructed. It's just the handle I need to put on. Oh, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Anyways, I'm going to take this out and figure it out. Alright, so let's get this car here jacked up. I'm really liking my new jack. I always wanted to have a 3-ton, and I bought this today. I'm gonna do it from the axle here. I like the low profile with the long handle. Well, I guess I can't get to that one. Huh, well. Probably gonna have to do it from the rear diff. I don't really want to. Well, we gotta. Fine. I'll do it from the rear diff. Gee. All right, let's get her jacked. I love this long handle, my goodness. Better than using all the other jacks I have. Gee. Well, she's lifting. So I ain't complaining. It's hitting the plate. The really amazing customized plate. I don't know, we might need it high. We're gonna need it pretty high. I mean, that should probably be good. That should be good enough. Test. Pretty sturdy. Pretty sturdy. I don't have any safety stands, so I might see what else I got around here I can use to save my life from being crushed by this car if it falls. So anyways, I'll show you when I'm under there. All right, so now we got to figure a way to get under here enough. And that's my jack stand. It's a scissor jack. If anyone's wondering, that'll save my life if it falls. I don't think it will. It is a little sketchy, just a little bit. It could be more sketchy though, couldn't it? Anyway, so I was looking up here. I'm pretty sure this is where the area we need to get up in. Somewhere up here at least, I think. Yeah, right up there. That is where we need to get. So, I am going to start the process of taking it out and see where we get at. Because I don't know about pulling this whole tank because, well, the exhaust is kind of in the way. So it might be a bit of a pain to do it that way. Well, after banging around for an hour, we got the lock ring out and all the lines. The lines were easy. This was not so easy. I literally had to like bend it out, smash it out, and then I was able just to turn it. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, Sally don't listen. I'm coming in full force. So, you know, got that bugger out of there. I'll show you the underneath. I got a nice setup here, cardboard, so I don't get as dirty. We should be able just to pull the sending unit out now. It should be, oh yeah, look at that. Right out. Oh yeah, man. Good stuff. So, yeah, this is great. Great to hear. Don't get fuel in my eye. Oh God. Oh God, no. Don't spill fuel in my eyeball, please. Anyway, I gotta get this out of here somehow. What's this? Oh, this is the float. Oh, I see. Get out of there. I don't want to break anything either. Yeah, I don't really want to break anything. Maybe it needs to come out this way. Let's see. I see. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, the float kind of looks the same as the, you hear that? That's why it sunk. Fuel inside the float. What was floating? Doing the floaty boat things. So it's time to replace it. Oh, I guess it just clamps on it like that. Well, we'll see how the new one clamps on here. Oh, wow, this was such a hassle, but we finally made it to the final straw. Oh, wow, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And I hope the lock rings match up. God, man, where's my new one? Where did I put it? Did it blow away? Did it blow away somewhere? Anyways, guys, I gotta find that, and I'm just gonna set that down for a bit, and I'll get back to you. Hey guys, guess where I found it? Right under the car, right where I needed it this whole time. Oh, that's funny. You're a funny float. Anyways, yeah, that is about the same size and everything. That should work. I mean, if it works for F-150s from the 80s, it should work with a Lincoln from the 80s, right? So we'll see. Yeah, this thing was like packed full of fuel. You can hear it. I wonder where the crack was, though. That's kind of what I'm wondering. Could be just like a small, that's a little weird there. Can't tell where the crack was, but, oh wait, I found it. I think it's up here somewhere, wherever the crack is. It's not leaking, but it definitely, it slowly sank. It slowly sank, clearly. Anyways, cap the new one on. Hopefully, it should clamp. Here, I need two hands for a sec. I'm gonna need a few hands here to do this. Aha! Aha! Look at that! Look at that! No problem at all. And the old seal, actually, I was surprised. I thought this would be crumbling, but the new ring came with the seal. So, and it's about the same. It's about the same. So it should work. Can't complain about that. You know what I mean. And once we put it in, I'll see if it all works. And this doesn't look in bad shape either. Like, it was pretty easy taking everything off. Wires look good. Nothing got damaged in the process, hopefully. So we'll find out shortly here, putting it in. So wish me luck. Oh yeah, it just started leaking here. You know, one easy way to find out is this. Well, it tried floating-ish, but just wait, it'll start sinking. I know it will. I know you'll start sinking. Yeah, just a matter of time before you sink to the bottom and never show up again. All right, so we're just gonna get this fuel filler neck all back together and working. So this is the old seal and this is the new one we're putting in. And it's always good to lubricate it too when you put it in. This was $100 seal. I was gonna put it in the Mark 6, but then it's like, well, look at that. You know? So I gotta slide this in like so. I need 2 hands for that. Oh, don't give me that, Slippy. Don't give me that, Slippy. Aha! There we go, it's in there now. Good. Good, it's new home. Hopefully for good. Hopefully for good. Because hell, I don't want to do this job ever again. Took me all day. Took me all day just to do it. So this should just slide back in, really. I mean, this should be simple, but it never really is it? Of course it gives me this trouble. Of course. So now I probably need a hammer. Actually, I had all the tools. I had the tools out all over here. Oh, there we go. Good old hammy will do the trick for me. So I just bang it in. And it should be, yep, going in there. It goes in that slot. So I'm gonna get this all in. Shouldn't really be mashing on it, but guess who doesn't care? Me. I don't at this point. So anyways, I guess I'll keep whacking on that. I'll just set you guys up here while I do that. Look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Woohoo! Look at that. She's in. And I kept the bolts all together for it, so I won't get lost. Ain't that a beauty? I'm so happy that this gas gauge might actually be working for once. You know, once we get... I think I'm just going to pour the first set of gas in, and then if that works out to be good, then we fixed our little issue. Because I looked at that bucket, I threw that float in, and it sank to the very bottom. You know, it floated for a bit, and then it just like, no, I'm done. It says, no, I'm done, Nathan. Oh, I probably should not have tightened that too much. And now I'm going to need to untighten it. Because this car clearly won't pass safety without, you know, all the work, that you got to do to it. All right, so that's the main problem. That's the main problem. And I never thought the obvious. I'm like, maybe it's an electrical issue. But turned out no. Turns out I was wrong on that one. And that's good, because if it was electrical, then, well, that'd be worse. So mechanical is definitely better. Come on. I'm having trouble with these, putting this back together. This took me a whole day just to do. Well, not really a whole day, but it took a while. Can't seem to get anything lined up. This is the problem I was having when I checked it the first time. Oh, God, eh? Then I had to wait for all those wonderful, beautiful parts to come in. Oh, there we go. Starting to line up a bit better now. Just by toggling it a bit. And then you got yourself a filler neck once again. Yeah, 2 bolts in, 2 left. 2 left to go, and then we're good. We've made it almost to the finish line here. I'd say we are, but I still need to put gas in it, so technically we're not quite there yet. But we are almost there to getting this car good, because it's better than paying someone else to do it for you. That's for sure. I'm turning it the wrong goddamn way. Of course. No, I was doing it the right way. Yeah, this is what it does to you. All day out in the sun with your car. My town coupe. This is probably my favorite Lincoln out of all the ones I've got. It just rides way better. It's got air ride in it, so makes it way better. And it does. All right, so I guess we got it all bolted in. Now time to fill with gas. All right, so we're at the moment of filling her up here for the first time after our fix, apparent fix, and I expect there to be fuel leak like that out of the cap. Oh yeah, it's flowing badly. That's not gonna work. Fuck. Would you not leak? Jesus. That's much better. My apologies for that noise. That is my camera shutting down. I don't like that goddamn noise. Should be able to open this cap up here for better flow. I don't care at this point. I think that should be enough to see if this fuel gauge is going to work. So take that out. Should be at least, well, it's still on the jack too, right? Yeah, it's gonna frig up it a bit, maybe. Maybe we gotta put more in. But let's see. I got my keys somewhere. Oh, I put them over here. I have so many linking keys around here. It's unreal. Unreal. Well, if it's floating a bit, it should show something. Give it a minute. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. We did it. Oh, thank God. We did it. That's better. That's much better. Just what I wanted. And it worked. Woohoo! Woohoo! So I guess I'll fill this back up and then I guess I'm going to take it on a drive with the full dash working for once. That'd be nice. All right, so gas is in. I decided because of the look of the gas, I didn't put all the gas back in it because there was some weird sediment stuff. Boy, I don't want to put that through the car, so I left some in there, and these are pretty much empty now, so they're good. And I'm ready to let down the car. I don't think I left anything underneath it, and I certainly don't have any leaks, so I'm just going to gently release. There you go. What a good jack. What a good jack. This was totally worth the buy. It was like $400, but it was worth the money. And I spilled some gas, so I just covered that with dirt. Move that out of my way. I want to see this whole dash in motion. This is always the best part of cars, when they actually, things pan out nicely. And it should show up there. Aha, there you go. Yeah, there's still some problems where they disappear and then they come back and whatnot, but I'm not going to complain. This thing should come back on soon. Whatever. I guess it's not going to... Oh, there it is. Door ajar. Yeah, there you are. You're alive. Now I want to see if she's leaking anything. This is always the part about cars. Nothing leaking. That's awesome. That is awesome. No leaks. And we got a working fuel gauge once again, which is just amazing. That's great. That is amazing. Yeah. She sounds so good. She sounds so good. Now we got everything working. That makes me happy. That's worth a day's work for me. I don't see any leaks. I think we're in the clear still. You never know. Once you get them running and going, you never know when you'll see a leak. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I guess I'll clean this shit up and then end the video, I guess. take this for a little cruise.